the portal news has been pretty good. You haven't been hit with the defections you had last year. Is that a good sign?
Oh, I don't know. You know, it's religion, politics, the portal, and roster. It's kind of the way it is. Just take it day by day. Never know what to expect the next day.
Mike, what were your conversations with Gunner like as a coach and as his dad when he decided to hop in the portal?
Portal, religion, and politics, and roster. Not touching it with a 10-foot pole.
You mentioned there's guys that are in the portal that are out there. Is that an awkward conversation to have, or is that just kind of business in 2023?
Portal, religion, politics, and roster. I don't even want to touch it anymore.
Now tell me, I understand the first three. Explain the roster part of that.
Well, so with what the NCAA's done, how do you manage your roster? How do we know who's on our team? Double transfers can be guys can come in, play, leave again. So roster management is going to be a real challenge for Oklahoma State. I don't know if the other coaches might be better at it than me, but so we had a pretty good idea where guys were or what they could do. But now we don't have a pretty good idea with those guys because you could be a double transfer.
So tied in with the portal, the roster issues in the portal is the same sort of thing.
Well, yeah, because we have to get they still have us on a certain number of scholarships, and we're still responsible for portal transfers through the duration of their career, whether they play for us or not. And we used to be able to get a pretty good idea what direction to go based on one-time transfers, unless you're a graduate. Well, now we lost that, so it's a guessing game. You could get, it could be difficult. You could lose quite a few guys at one time and can really set back your program. Fortunately for us, that hasn't happened, but it could happen in different places at different times. So it's just very challenging now.
Alan Bowman, I know, has the potential to apply for a 7th year. Have there been any conversations about that within?
He falls under the religion, politics, the portal, and that would be roster. And the reason why is because, and it's good we're answering these questions because we don't know. So if all of that is true, then waivers that will be filed, at some point we're supposed to get a timely answer. Timely answers haven't been common with NCAA. The new guy in charge, maybe it can happen different and quicker, but so you could have a number of players that are applying for a waiver, and we don't know if they get the waiver or not. So do you hold a spot for them, or do you go find somebody else to replace them? And that's what we're dealing with. That's the area that can be difficult for us is roster management. Do you take what you have and then maybe what you have is not going to be there, or do you have to get something else to replace? Those are the things that are a little bit frustrating until this becomes transparent and contractual in the relationships that we have.